Welcome to our celebration for Black Catholic History Month. I'm your host, Evangelist Richard Lane. For more information on these Catholic saints and many more, please go to the website, richardlaneministries.com. Enjoy your program. November 18th. Today, we celebrate the life of Cyprian Davis. There is blood on that creed. Anyone who would have ever studied theology under Father Cyprian Davis would have heard those words harshly proclaimed. He not only believed, but he lived the blood upon the creed of the apostles in which we profess. Born Clarence John in Washington, D.C. on September 9th, 1930, he converted to Catholicism in his early teenage years, seeking an encounter with the Lord. In the 1950s, seminaries and priestly orders were still discriminating against African Americans and would refuse entry to all of them. It was the monastic community at St. Meinrad, Indiana, that would open its doors and embraced their first African American monk. Father Cyprian would go on to study and receive a licentiate in sacred theology from Catholic University of America, and later earning and obtaining a licentiate and doctorate from the Catholic University of Leuven, Belgium. He would later participate in the March on Washington, D.C., and he was present when Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech in 1963. I believe this was the catalyst of Father Davis's dedication to search, to research, and to teach the truth of what would be later known as his award-winning book, The History of Black Catholics in the United States. It was this publication that revealed the ugly and horrid truths of not only slavery, but Roman Catholic Church in the United States' complicity in slavery. Yes, the Catholic Church owned slaves. Yes, the Catholic Church at one time condoned the owning of slaves. Yes, the Catholic Church was complicit at one time in this evil. Yet the truth prevailed, and the church realized its wrong and began to make amends for its actions and inactions. Father Davis dedicated his life to teaching not only this egregious history, but also professing the forgiveness which the blood of Christ provides to all peoples. Let us never forget our history. Better yet, let us never forget his story. His story. The story of Jesus Christ. The story of salvation. Our story. This is the same story which is washed in the blood of the creed of us who believe He who is love, forgiveness, and mercy. There is blood on that creed. Father Cyprian Davis, pray for us. I thank you very much for the privilege of your time, and I hope you enjoyed our celebration of African American saints, Black Catholic History Month. If you want more information on these saints or on this ministry, please go to the website, richardlaneministries.com. Again, that's richardlaneministries.com. You can also catch us on our podcast. The podcast is In Your Lane Podcast. Again, that's In Your Lane Podcast. And it can be available on Apple Music, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Again, thank you very much for the privilege of your time. Take care. God bless.